All right, so this lesson is on fractions, decimals, and percent. We'll start with converting fractions to decimals and decimals to fractions. So the first one, a half, means we're dividing 1 by 2, and you probably know that will be 0.5 or 5/10. The way you can do this, you can also, there are two ways that you can do this. You can either go ahead and long divide 1 by 2. So 1 divided by 2, 0, 10, 5, 10, 0, boom. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Another way you could have done this, you could have turned this into a fraction with the denominator of 10 by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by 5. So 5/10 or 0.5 is your half, or 1 over 2. 1 over 4, again, long dividing 1 by 4 would give you 25, or you could turn this into a fraction. You cannot turn 4 into a 10, but you can turn 4 into 100 by multiplying by 25. Or again, dividing 1 by 4, long division, 0, 2, 8, 25, boom, boom. So 25 over 100. I know this is bizarre for you, but that's the way I was taught. So sorry about that. You can do your long division yourselves. 3 over 4. Again, I can multiply this by 25. That will give me 100. And then 3 times 25 is 75. So it's 75 hundredths or 0.75. So 3/4, or you can think about literally 3/4 is 75 cents. Now 50 over 200. I can simplify this by dividing by 2. So that will be 25 over 100, which is, wow, look at that, 0.25 or 25 hundredths. So this is how you turn a fraction into a decimal. Now we're going to go the other way around. We're going to go from decimals to fractions. 0.25 is 1/4. So 1 over 4. If you know it, you can go straight to it, or the long way, if you can't remember that 0.25 is 1/4, you write it out as 25 over 100, and then you go ahead and simplify. Let's start with simplifying by 5. That will give me a 5 and a 20, and I can simplify by 5 one more time. Divide by 5, both the numerator and the denominator, 1 over 4. Magic. 35 hundredths. I'm going to write it out as what it is, 35 over 100, and then simplify by 5, 7 over 20, so 7/20. 12 hundredths, again 12 divided by 100, simplify by 2, let's start with 2, 6, 50, and I can simplify more, that would be 3/25. Or you could have gone straight and simplified it by 4. If I divide this by 4, that will give me a 3. If I divide this by 4, that will give me a 25. So 3 over 25. 125 thousandths. I'm going to write it out as 1,000 in the denominator, 125 in the numerator. And if you're so inclined, you can go ahead and divide by 125 right away, or do it step by step. 125, I can simplify that by 5. That will leave me at 25. 1,000 simplified by 5 will give me 200. I can go further and again simplify by 5. That will leave me with a 5 over 40. And simplify one more time by 5, 1 over 8. 1/8 is 125 thousandths. Magic.